Hey everybody, welcome back to the workshop. Artisan Power here, and in today's project video I'm going to be stepping out of my comfort zone and going over to the lathe. I got this lathe back in January as a Christmas gift to myself, and I've done a few practice projects on it, and I think now I'm comfortable enough to film a project on it. And again, I'm no expert. I'm very new to the world of turning. It is a huge learning curve from the scroll saw, but I already have my blank prepared. And what I have here is some 1-inch square strips of spruce and cedar that I have milled down and glued up into this block. And I'm going to call this a checkerboard block. I think that's a good name for it. And I've already got it mounted to the faceplate for the lathe. And while I step over to the lathe and get the faceplate mounted and ready for turning and get all the safety equipment on, I took several pictures making this block, and I'm going to show those to you guys while I get ready. Let's go. This project started over on the table saw, milling down the spruce and the cedar into 1-inch square strips. Then I started gluing up the strips into a board like you see here, and I made 4 of these boards. And I don't have a thickness planer, so the local Makerspace Steam Junction was kind enough to let me use theirs to smooth everything out. Then I brought everything back to the shop to glue everything up, and every time I glued something I let it dry completely overnight out in the shop, and to make sure everything was completely dry and ready to be taken out of the clamps. Here's the 3rd layer of the block being glued up, and I used Gorilla wood glue for this project. And here's the completed block right out of the clamps. And then I took it over to the miter saw and cut it to length where it'll fit on the lathe, and I went over to the table saw and put 45-degree miters on all 4 corners to reduce some of the turning time. And here it is mounted on the lathe, so let's get started. And here I am starting. I am just slowly making it into a tube so we can start shaping the goblet. And this lathe has a reset on it, so I don't know if I'm holding the lathe tool inaccurately or what, but it will reset from time to time and just stop, and then you'll see me reaching over there and hitting the reset button on the front of the lathe. Again, I got this lathe in January, so I don't know if I'm holding the tools properly or not, or if it's just user error or just the nature of this lathe. This is a Win 8-inch by 12-inch benchtop lathe, and I've enjoyed it so far. Here I am taking the tailstock off so I can move the bar around so I can start hollowing out the bowl of the goblet, and you see me turning on a light where I can see better to hollow out the bowl. And I just went as deep as I thought was necessary. And now I'm going to move the bar back around to start shaping the goblet. And I'm going to stop the lathe here and get a pencil so I can mark how deep the bowl is, so I'll get an idea of how to shape the stem and the base and everything. Pine and cedar are softwoods, and they turned great on the lathe. I've actually never tried to turn a hardwood, but this turned real smooth. Here I'm shaping the handle and getting an idea of how I want the base to look. Just going for a simple goblet design, nothing fancy. I think the design in the multiple pieces of wood glued up will give it the character it needs for it to not have to be a fancy goblet. And I took the parting tool there and started the parting process, and then went back to shaping. And now move the bar out of the way so I can sand it. I started with 80 grit sandpaper just in the initial sanding, And then I went to sanding sponges and used 2 different grits of those. The sanding sponge does real good to get in all of the contours of the goblet and down in the bowl real good and sand it. And then I got a high grit sandpaper to do the final sanding. And now I'm going to take the parting tool and finally release the goblet from the rest of the blank, and then I'll just have to sand the bottom and the project will be completed. And here we have the completed checkerboard goblet. I think it turned out real good, real beautiful, sanded up very nice and smooth. I love this. It took me about an hour to turn over on the lathe. Now, guys, I've had the lathe less than 6 months. I got it in January, and I'm already making stuff like this. It's just a learning curve, but I have watched several YouTubers that turn professionally, just picking up tips and tricks. I hope you guys didn't see me doing nothing that wasn't quote-unquote by the book on the lathe. Again, I'm still learning, but I think it turned out real good. Again, this is spruce and cedar. And I call it a checkerboard goblet because if you look at it from the top down or the bottom up, looks like a checkerboard. But that's what I've decided to call it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make this. I'll have another one of my videos floating up in this corner and the subscribe button floating in this corner. Remember, if I can make it, so can you guys. I'm the Artisan Pirate. Take care, and I'll see you guys real soon.